Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Friday. I hope everybody's day is going really well. Today, I want to read you a passage and discuss something from a book that I am reading called The Book of the Awakening by Mark Nepo. And what it is, it's a daily entry for 365 days. And at the end of each entry, it has a meditation you can do that pertains to the topic of the day. And today was a beautiful entry, and so I wanted to share it with you guys and discuss how I interpreted it and how I put it into my life. So, as the moon brings the sun to those turned from the light, the opened heart brings love to those struggling through the darkness. It is important to remember here that the moon is not the source of light, but a reflection. And likewise, as magnificent as the heart is, it is not the source of love, but a conveyor of forces often out of view when we are struggling. I've come to realize that the people I've admired throughout my life, the ones I've tried to emulate, were all like the moon appearing in the night. And though I secretly wanted to be like these wonderful people, it was their openness that allowed them to shine in the middle of my darkness, an openness I didn't need to copy or invade, just uncover within myself. So, a lot of what I preach is finding your own light and stop looking to others to shine their light into your life. And this was a perfect entry today for me because I work with a lot of people that find themselves in the dark, and I continuously preach to them. They're like, oh, I'm so happy for you. I want to do this like you, or I want this like you, and I reiterate over and over is I am no different than anybody. I am just living through my full potential and shining my light, which everybody has within themselves. It's just a matter of finding your own light within yourself. And another way to look at it is to fully find that light within yourself. You need to open your heart. And a common misconception about open heart is that leads to hurt. But when you have an open heart and you stand still within yourself and let go of expectations of what other people's actions should be or could be, then that open heart is just a vessel for growth, because you're absorbing everything and you're shining nothing but pure love and intention into this world. And there are times where you'll be hurt. It's human. It's part of the human experience. But when you're hurt, you step back, take a look at what lesson you can take from the hurt, and you move forward and continuing to have that open heart. When you close off that heart, you think of closing off your heart to not let any negative emotion in, but all you're doing is closing your heart with the negative emotion already inside of your heart. So I challenge you to stay open no matter what you've been through. Take the lessons that the hard times bring, and just remember that the light will always return as long as you know it's there. If you ignore the light and just focus on the darkness, that's what you'll stay in. So focus on the light. It's Friday. That brings some light in itself into the work week. It's supposed to be a beautiful weekend this weekend. So live with an open heart, love yourself, and find your own light. Find your own voice. Speak your truth like I spoke of yesterday. Open heart, speaking your truth, and knowing that you are enough. Enough for yourself. You don't have to be enough for anybody but yourself. So love yourself, be gentle to yourself. You're allowed to make mistakes. You're allowed to screw up. You're allowed to have downs, because you can't avoid them. Even if you have a picture-perfect life, the inevitable down of life is death. So you can't run from death. You just accept it, let go of that fear, and take the lesson in the death around you. So I love you guys. Have a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon.